has honored my request to interact with you people. Sir, I welcome you on the behalf of myself, being head of the Department of Public Administration, on the behalf of the department and on the behalf of the university also. It is great honor to us that we have a giant professor of public administration is here in our lecture room. Professor Parthasarathy has a vast experience. His brief biodata, I am going to read it out. Observer Event Committee of Public Administration, United Nations since 2009, visited 22 countries for presentation of academic research. Adjunct Professor, University of Electronic Sciences and Technology, Chengdu, China from 2011 to 2016. Founder Head, Department of Public Administration, University of Asmara, Eritrea, East Africa, 1997-98. It is his international contribution. National Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences and School of Knowledge Management. Founder Head, Department of Public Administration and Public Policy, Central University of Jammu from 2014 to 16 on invitation. He has invited to establish the Department of Public Administration in the Central University of Jammu. National Translation Mission, Government of India selected his co-edited book of Administrative Thinkers to translate into 22 languages. Convener UGC Syllabus Committee, member various committees of UPSC, UGC, ICSSR. Academic 31 years of teaching and research at Osmania University and Jammu Kashmir University. First in country receiving DST, Department of Science and Technology Research Project in Social Science. It is meant for, DST is meant for science only, but he is the first professor of social science to receive this research project from DST, Department of Science and Technology. In distance education, presentation of 150 video lessons through MOOCs, edited 12 books and written more than 200 lessons in distance mode. University first and 2 gold medals at master's level, supervised 17 PhD and 11 MPhil students. He was head and chairman of Department of Public Administration, Osmania University, coordinator DRC, DRS, SAP, Department of Public Administration, and director RCUS. 5th सेमेस्टर के बच्चे हमारे जानते होंगे, RCUS का सेंटर लखनऊ में भी है, हमने चर्चा किया था। रीजनल सेंटर फॉर अर्बन एंड एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज, उसके डायरेक्टर रहे। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का एक सेंटर है जो हैदराबाद में है, लखनऊ में है और मुंबई में, दिल्ली में है, मुंबई में, 4 जगहों पर। कन्वीनर वाइस चांसलर कॉन्फ्रेंस Centenary Celebration of Osmania University 2017, recipient of Best Teacher Award from Government of Telangana State in 2018, worked as professor in RCUS in that Center Osmania University after superannuation from Department of Public Administration. So he is, एक तरह से हिंदी में कहा जाए तो सूरज को दिया दिखाने जैसा है। ये तो बहुत छोटी सी बात है, तो मैं तो आपके आगे बहुत छोटा हूँ, इसलिए अब मैं सीधे I invite Professor Parthasarathy to interact with my students. Sir, it is a young Department of Public Administration established in 2015. We are offering 3 programs: BA Honors in Public Administration, according to NEP 2020. We are offering MA in Public Administration and PhD course also. We have 3 permanent faculty members. I myself, Dr. O.P. Shukla, Associate Professor and Head. My another colleagues are Dr. Vibhuti Narayan and Dr. Pradeep Kumar Singh, and we have 3 resource persons also, Dr. Anil Prakash, Dr. Praveen Kumar and Dr. Anil Kumar. And we have the biggest department in the Ambedkar School of Social Sciences as well as in the university also. We represent more than 300 students in our department. So I welcome you, sir, in our department and invite you to please interact with my students and give suggestions और इनका पथ प्रदर्शन करिए, मार्गदर्शन करिए और इनकी जो क्वेरीज है उनका भी जवाब दीजिए, क्योंकि एक प्रश्न उठता है कभी कभी कि पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में अपॉर्चुनिटीज कम है, देयर आर लेस अपॉर्चुनिटीज इन पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, तो उसके बारे में भी आप बात करेंगे। सर मुझसे व्यक्तिगत रूप से इस तरह तो इंटरेक्ट नहीं थे, लेकिन हम लोग 4-5 साल से परिचित हैं यूपीएससी में, नमस्ते दुआ बंदगी होती थी। एक्चुअली सर मैं पॉलिटिकल साइंस का हूँ, मैं टीचिंग मेरी शुरू पॉलिटिकल साइंस के विद्यार्थी के रूप में हुई थी और 2021 में मैं यहाँ एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर के रूप में आया। मैं 1991 से कॉलेज में लखनऊ में ही पॉलिटिकल साइंस का टीचर था, तो अभी भी मैं यूपीएससी में कहता हूँ कि भाई मुझे अब ट्रांसफर किया जाए अब मदर पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का, लेकिन मैं पॉलिटिकल साइंस के ग्रुप में रहता हूँ। अब की बार भी सर शर्मा जी से मैंने कहा तो कहने लगे रहे यार मैं ठीक है उधर रहो, कौन सा अंतर है। तो दिस इज डिफरेंस। नाउ आई एम इन पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड आई होप यू विल guide us, guide me as well as my students also. Please come and deliver your lecture.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Shukla, and also other colleagues of the department. I was surprised in the morning. Praveen came to me in the meeting. I thought he was working in some other university. I never thought that he is working in Ambedkar University. So he was with us in Jammu when I was there for a 2 years span in Central University of Jammu. I am meeting Professor Shukla from last 4-5 years in the UPSC. But they told me that you are in public ad. But it was never occurred to me that you are in the Baba Saheb Ambedkar University. This is here. Anyhow, it's really nice to come to the Department of Public Administration because which has given and giving us a bread and butter from last 35 years or so. So wherever some students of the public ed are coming and meeting and talking with them, I'm a much more happiest man all the time. There are, as your head of the department is saying, there are some issues related to public administration. There are opportunities related to public administration. I am happy to see this much of a large number of the people are sitting even in the afternoon nowadays. After the globalization or the technology has come, people all the time with the WhatsApp and the telephones, not to in the classrooms. And they told me that more than 300 people are in public administration. It's a good number of and much enthusiastic to learn about all this. Secondly, there are some fundamental questions actually raised by many people. One, What to do after public ed? Case 1. Case 2, why the public ed rooms are having with like Woodrow Wilson, Taylor, Max Weber, Appleby? Why not there is no Indian fellow, Indian thinker is there? Is there no theory of public ed in India? This is another question generally the students raise. Second. So thirdly, I'll give a house open for you. You can ask any question. I will only talk about these two things now. Firstly, this is a crisis what we are talking. What to do after public ed? This is a crisis which has arisen not only in public ed. All social sciences are facing this problem. The first point. Because after globalization, majority of the universities and colleges and everyone has shifted to technology-based, particularly the engineering-based academic systems. Only the leftovers or others are coming to public ed. This is what general talk about. I don't think it's like one. Public ed people be eligible to write all competitive examinations, like UPSC examinations, state public service examinations. They are eligible to work with various NGOs. They can work with civil society organizations. But the issue is here, majority of the time, the students thinks about the government jobs. After market economy, which has been introduced after 1980 and forcefully after 1990, government itself is withdrawing from the recruiting systems. For example, I am much happy that the department is full here. In Osmania University, where I worked in Hyderabad, in 1989 when I was joined, it was 22 members. Now it is 2023. I am sorry to say, shamefully, it is 1. Not only public ed, psychology, nil, economics, 1. And where economics was having a 37 members, 17 professors once upon a time. Chemistry in Osmania University used to have 234 staff members with a 96 professors. Now there are 9. See, the governments are withdrawing from the higher education. This is a basic issue. So government itself are withdrawing from the higher education and it handed over into private. Then what to do? What we have to do is a fundamental question. Now, ultimately you are going to be measured by your efficiency, your capability. Even though there is a lecturer post in a university, 50 people are appearing, for example. Ultimately, they are going to select 1 or 2 people. It's depend upon your efficiency. What is your specialization? Where are you going to stand? This is the fundamental question. Where are you going to stand? What is your specialized area? When everybody is thinking of a rural development, we in Osmania University started working on e-governance. At the time, e-governance is a different type of a rocket science in 2001, 2003. When I introduced in the department, the whole board of studies rejected our idea. What is this? Are you becoming an engineer or you want to become something? Now, each and every government organization is based on e-governance. Universities, colleges, governments, IAS officers talking about e-governance. So, our point is, we have to measure what is going to happen after a decade or after 5 years. Now, one important area is social media and the administrative behavior, how it is going to be. Social media is a dominant thing. Without, there is no life today. Previously we say computer is great, laptop is great, something. In 2000, the Economist weekly comes from the London. They have raised a fundamental question. Who is a modern man? Who is a modern man has to be? Previously, the modern means about raiment suiting, these, that, and all. The modernity was given, definition was given like this. Who is having the four important elements? Element 1, laptop. Element 2, cell phone. Element 3, email. Element 4, internet connectivity. In 2000, in the new century, new millennium is advancing, economists said these four are going to dominate human civilization in the next decades, which is practically right. You have a cell phone, you have an email, you have internet connectivity, you have a laptop. So, like, what is going to happen in future? It is going to happen in future is social media. Behavior, because it's changing your behavior. Your natural behavior is completely going to be changed by the social media. You are ultimately dominated by the social media and its implications. Slowly, it's like an opium. I used to see in the morning whenever I go for a walk, the girls and boys comes up immediately coming out of the home and they are doing. Bus stands, parks, cinema halls, tea clubs, classes, night, midnight. Something is missing. So, this is one area which is going to come. Another important aspect is artificial intelligence. How the artificial intelligence can be linked up to the governance, linked up to the organizations, linked up to the institutions. This is an important thing. Artificial intelligence is, computer is doing, reading, creating, talking, whatever data immediately give. Then artificial, how we are going to work it on? How we are able to grasp the change which is coming? Means you have to develop a new capacities. This is a new model of a capacity. Vasco da Gama came all the way to Kerala border started from the Spain and the Portugal. How it has happened? When the Marco Polo came all the way, stayed in Kerala and went off, where the people never thought of that how to go, how to come. How the Ibn Battuta, a Moroccan ordinary traveller, started with a donkey, and how he visited 30 years and stayed with the Tughlaq rule as a Qaji in the Hira. It's a point that where I am going to be specialized. This is now, I am public ed. Okay, what is in public ed? Theory. What is in theory? Classical school, human relations school, market school, what? Organizational behavior, organizational humanism, motivational school, comparative school. Where? Previously, generality was efficiency. Now, specificity is efficiency. You are going to a doctor. Which doctor? Cardiologist, ophthalmologist. Where? A cancer specialist, eye specialist, dental doctor, neurologist. Where? Because specialization is recognized. Not for anything. You also in future, public administration is a canvas. Under this canvas, on that, what is your area of specialization? And the specialization which society is going to be recognized. It's a struggle. Struggle means struggle. Struggle for existence, yes, struggle for existence. How are we going to learn it? I am giving only some examples of it, but some people work much more on it. Nowadays, it's a virtual world. In this virtual world, you may have a good friends everywhere in US. Develop a group in Singapore, in South Korea, how they are working in public administration. How, because nowadays this is a question of the world of the social media and the groups. Where is virtual groups, online groups? What type of students working in Seoul? How they are working? What type of people are working? Students working in Singapore, the National University of Singapore. You can pick up some of these things. From there you can develop yourselves. Each year, it's like a story. It's a 8th class, 9th class, a hen and chick. The chicks are going, and is going to say, stop there, come back, come back. Eagle will come, that will come. After that, it's a monkey, baby monkey and mother monkey. So mother monkey jumps from one branch to another branch. The duty of the baby monkey is to hold it. Otherwise, baby monkey is going to be fell down. You people are now the baby monkeys. So the question is how to jump, where to jump, you have to know. Now, specialization, what is it? Is a question. Specialization is an important aspect. What type of specialization is going to help you and what type of specialization in your interest? You want to write a historiography of administration? Starting from the human civilization? Good. How? Now the question is improving your capacities. Now online is one, to improve it up. Developing a groups is another one. Identifying a new area of specialization. What is modernity? What is development? Specialization is development. Nothing more, nothing less. Your specialization is your development. Somebody is going to be successful to create a makeup kit itself. Majority youngsters, they are earning about hundreds of crores. I know one fellow who is developed about how to cook, cooking things on online. Even cooking a sambar, cooking a rasam, making a paratha, making something, everything in 3 minutes. Visiting a vegetarian or non-vegetarian item is 3 minutes. In US, that fellow is having a lot of following. He is a 100 crore company. What he learned, he is only public administration MBA. Nothing more, nothing less. So the question is, these are whatever you are learning here is one angle, how you can implement, how you can identify a specialization. Learning another language which is not here. You want to learn Pali, you want to learn Gaudi, you want to learn Arabic, you want to learn German, which one? Learn another one. Then your existing language skills improves. How to improve your existing language skills? Until you learn another language, you can't improve your existing language skills. Let it be, you have only a certificate of a 10th class, no problem. Then when some specialization, in interviews we will ask, what is your other interest areas? Sir, I know Pali language. Huh? Pali language? How can you know? Why? Special interest. What is special interest? Simple. So a new way thought, learning a new language, then it gives a different type of a picture of yourself to others. Then you are talking. What is music? How the mathematics and music are linked. How the mathematics and the music are linked. Now the music is based on mathematics. You take any raga, it is based on the music, it's a mathematics. How it has come, who developed it, how it has started. See, these are the small interest areas. If you know even abstract things, people start identifying you differently. Abstract things, not required about that. Doctorate to be there. If you are interested, go for that. So, what is learning in public administration? Public administration provide a canvas for you. You pick up your interest areas of a multifarious activities. You take about Chester Bernard, you have written a quotation. Chester Bernard used to like poems, poetry, other than what he was talking. Take about Luther Gallic. Luther Gallic wrote one article just like a poem. Time is an input, time is an output, time is a gap between the two important things. Time is a human development. Only at a time he has developed a poem, full article. So, what immediately the people say, this man is a, right? Classical theory is there, principles of administration is there, some other thing is there, but how these things are happening? Henry Fayol, who purchased a completely collapsed industry. And they call it what we can call is a fortune in French industrial history. Romanticism in French industrial history. He purchased 2 companies, which has failed, collapsed. Then said, I'll show, within 2 years it is going to be a pop in the France. How? He identified, fixed the principles. You follow these principles. He showed it to the world. That's why we are still reading Henry Fayol, father of management. Woodrow Wilson, who wrote his first article, The Study of Administration. And he was an MA student. And even now, he wrote the article to the American Political Science Review. He has first introduction, he said, if this article fits to be valued to be published in your journal, I am thankful to the editors. Who knows that article of a student published has become the discipline of the birth of the discipline of public administration? Who knows? So this young generation, which is energized and good blood here, having a lot of motivation and other things, identify your area of interest. Maybe, if I am giving some small examples, you may think, sir, you are telling all these type of jokes of this. Somebody developed a different type of idli wala in Bangalore city. Resigned, he and his wife resigned from the software job of which they are getting about 3 lakhs per month. Now they developed only idli factory, only morning 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That's all. Their sales are 14 lakhs per month. Profit is 7 lakhs per month. Question is, they learned the technique, not idli, how to sell it. Alexander, with the 35,000 of an army, fought against the 5 lakhs of the Persian army. Then Alexander told technique. We have perfect practice, perfect principle. They are not. They are not. So, try to develop your own activity. 1. 2, I said, why these people are all the time talk there is no only Western theory is not in India. Because public administration is a new subject. Administration is not. Administration is part of the human civilization. Public administration is a new subject. New subject of the public administration, we talk organization. Organization. How the organization has come? Organization has come as part of industrial revolution. Only after industrial revolution, we are talking of organizations. That's why we are talking, what is organization again? These are the principles of organization. It works for industry, it works for military, it works for administration, it works for non-NGOs. Hence, the question comes, we are taking the theories of the West because which are related to industrial revolution. Henry Fayol, industrial revolution. We talk F.W. Taylor, industrial revolution. Luther Gallic, industrial revolution. Even you come to the motivation theory of Maslow, how these things are happening. So hence, whenever if somebody has raised this question, why there is no Indian theory? India was not part of industrial revolution. Yes, we have a Kautilya Arthashastra. We have some other things as to tell about. But practically, we were not part of industrial revolution. Hence, a thinkers and organization has not come. So thinkers of organizers are best because it is an industrial revolution. Organization, development, human resource development, principles, efficiency, market economy, etc. are developed in the industrial revolution after. That is where the whole problem, we can't say these are the Indians and all. When we say like Vallabhbhai Patel is there and Jawaharlal Nehru is there, Mahatma Gandhi is there, B.R. Ambedkar is there, all these people, whoever are here, they are later given how to do the things but not they developed the theories. So these are the important issues whenever a student has to keep in the mind. So now it's open for you to talk. Any questions you can ask, I'll answer.
So, खड़े जाओ अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दो
Yes, my name is Uday Badore. I'm from Masters in Public Administration, so I wanted to ask you. So, as you've been around the world teaching in China and East Africa and in many countries, so what, according to you, are, well, if I want to pursue higher education as in PhD or MPhil in outside of India, what do you think? How should I go about it? If you have any perspective on that.
Yeah, there are two type of things. The people don't know majority of the issues. One, sit down. Germany is one where the education is in government. They won't charge any fees. Majority of the universities are government universities, though there are private universities, but majority of the universities are government universities. Either for a PhD and masters, they won't charge anything. There will be no except 110 euros per semester. Somewhere about altogether 500 euros a semester means into around 80 rupees around, okay, think of 40,000 rupees or something for the 4 semesters. So then I strongly suggest you have to identify these opportunities taken. Berlin School of Economics, Berlin School of Administration. Berlin School of Economics offers public administration and also nowadays they are offering governance in Germany. Master's course, PhD courses. You can see thousands and thousands of our students are there in all fields in Germany everywhere. One important thing, because all the time we think of Canada, America. Sorry, that's gone. You have to pay 1 crore. You have to complete your masters. And PhD means another 1 to 1.5 2 crores. So, okay, you can do some other jobs, these and that alternatives, but the question is here. Now, one important area is nowadays is very good is Germany is one. Secondly, you can think of South Korea. Yeah, South Korea is even in Seoul itself having a 56 universities offering masters in public administration. But there are two things. They are going to give a scholarship, definitely for Indians, around 20% or something is going to be there. You have to establish, you have to require about 2-3 professors, recommendation letters, etc., etc. So far, the South Korean education system has not become the marketized or a capitalized system. I have seen a good number, but they give a good fellowships. Even though the fees are there, they are going to give very good fellowships. They offer jobs. See, all the time our politicians, people are going to say India is having a lot of young blood, we are the young age system. True. How to use it? Until yourself train and improve the capabilities, you are not going to be a great man. For example, Ambedkar has seen the Western world, studied there. From that mirror, he has seen India. What is the lacunas are in India? Then he said Finance Commission required, Public Service Commission required, Reserve Bank required, this required, working hours required. How it has happened? He has seen all these things in London and US. Then he said, why these are not there in India? That's why he raised the questions like that. What are your weakness, incapabilities? How it is going to be mirror? Who is going to look into it? Until unless you will see in the mirror in some other systems. Then you can identify where this is missing. One important one, writing skills. Once upon a time, Indian students are very good in writing skills. Now very poor. Nobody is writing. Frankly, I am saying. Why can't you write a letter to a newspaper? Mail to a newspaper? Small. Why can't you write a small story in a children area column? Why not? In Hindi, in English. And language is your choice. I never bothered about the language at any time. Choice is your language. Don't think that people write in English are going to happen. No. Hence, the point is South Korea you can take care. Why I am telling is, Europe, country by country, the growth of population is becoming minus or equal. There is no population growth. See, for example, Indians are settling down in Germany welcomes. If you are getting a Germany citizenship in 126 countries, in each country you can do a job, visa is not required, and you can come and settle back in Germany at any time. Or you can apply for a citizenship to America. Within 3 months you will get a free citizenship, not like from India. So some countries like they are becoming minus population. They want people. It is happening in all over Europe, except remember the American continent and South American continent. Whole Europe, you check now the population growth and statistics are concerned day by day. Because sorry to use the word, there are no families. People are not married. There are no children. All services are migrants, pure migrants. Let them come from Turkey, let them come from Morocco, let them come from any country. Austria is comparatively costliest country, but you can go and settle. Settle down means you can do your work and also study. One important issue: without hard work, without struggle, don't expect that you are going to get something. It's a cultural shock is going to be there, things are going to be there, minus temperatures are going to be there. You can't go on the walk on the roads for hours, days together, months together, many. But still, life is different. You are going to learn many things, and you can come back to India and do all your own things. Choices of you. Opportunities are there. Some, like a country like Germany, like say South Korea, some other countries are not required not to invest a lot of money also. People can go and do the things. My both sons are read in German, free of cost education. They are working in a very good corporate companies. It's a nice system. If they are going to America, I might have spent more than 3 crores, which is not possible for the same degrees. Because German universities are, some of the South Korean universities are started in 15th century itself. 400 years old, 300 years old. One of the universities that they say FAU, F-A-U, Nuremberg, F-A-U, 38,000 doctor students in that. 43 Nobel laureates are there. In whole country, we are struggling to get one Nobel laureate. But their website shows so far we have produced 43 Nobel laureates. So this type of an environment change is going to bring out your capabilities outside. So think of all these things. So education, development, yes, what is, if you have money, fine, you can pick up your own private universities and also go. Not a problem. If you are not having money, opportunities are there to do. Because there is a government university systems are there. That's one thing. Hope you got the point. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Chandan Kumar from Odisha. So my question is there any international organization or panel who recognizes the theories, the thoughts? Because why we suppose consider the behavioral approach? Why we for behavioral approach, why we study Bernard's theory? Why we study Mayer's theory? Because hundreds of theories are there in Western institutions. They publish their books, but why we particularly read Bernard?
See, because some things what happened in a time frame, some of the theories, see, Bernard's the functions of executives. So far the people feel it's a gold mine. Though it's a 3 articles. Actually, otherwise it's 3 lectures. The functions of executive written by Chester Bernard are only 3 lectures in different places. Who is a Bernard? For example, how it has come. He has actually didn't complete his graduation because he is not having a money. He was sent out of the university. There was no money. He joined as a clerk in the Bell company. From there, Bell Telephone Company, he has become the Director General of the company, Director of the company. And without having a graduation degree in the hand, he delivered 19 convocational addresses, received 8 doctorates. What for? Because his contribution to the American industries are different. There are 2 people. One is F.W. Taylor, who has developed the workshop model system and how to work on it. Second, changing the behavior of the human being, how to understand the changing behavior. This brought by the Chester Bernard as an informal groups. Work done with informal groupings is much better at that time, particularly 1937, where he was written, 1936, 38 he has written. So at that time, American industries require a change. He brought that change. Even now, American administration system follows informality. No question, nothing will happen, all these things. Whoever it is comes, time will come and starts. The fellow will come and start talking. If you are interested, listen, otherwise go out. And he starts talking like that. Just now I am coming, after completing my lunch, my wife is very, very unhappy because yesterday that the water hasn't come from the municipal tap. So she was worried about and she shouted on me. Then I am little bit disturbed. Then I am coming here. Unfortunately, I went to municipal office and they asked him. He said tomorrow is coming and repairing. Then I found until unless I go to the administration, they won't work. He lost the theory. Until unless I go to the administration, they won't work. He told a story. Not a story, real life. You listen to any American, they start informality, including Ronald Reagan. What is the Reaganomics? Reagan in a bar is having his Scotch whiskey drinking and somebody came, has taken a tissue paper, shown him. Reagan said, what? Reagan was president of America at that time. What? Sir, Mr. President, they won't say sir. Mr. President, I want to write something. Okay, take this tissue paper and write it. After that, I will use it as a waste paper. He said these words. Then he put a map like this, and if you use this economics, American economy will go up. Is it true? Yes, sir. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll throw in the dustbin. Write your name here on the tissue paper. And that fellow has written tissue paper. And next day, he was appointed as American economic advisor to President of America. Can you tell? American system work on informatics. Even take about Luther Gullick. Gullick was called by Roosevelt. And Roosevelt at the time was having a polio problem and he's sitting there and having a breakfast. Gullick enters in his room. Ah, Mr. Gullick, come here. Yes. Want to take breakfast? No, sir. Why? Sir, I completed my breakfast. Mr. President? Oh, completed. Knowing that you are coming to the President of America, in the morning, you had your breakfast and came here. Surprise? Sit down. Then, immediately Roosevelt says, I thought, I understood, you are going to say no to my question. Why? Why? What is the theory inside? Coming to a President of America, you completed your breakfast and came here means you don't want to share breakfast with me. You don't want pleasantries. You want to show your other activity. Okay. Fine, Mr. Gullick. Okay, anyhow, I am telling you, you are appointed as an advisor to American President of Administration. Gullick didn't say anything. What, Mr. Gullick? You are not talking anything? No, sir, not possible. Why? You are saying no to President of America. Yes, sir. That to Roosevelt. Yes, sir. Because Americans think that Roosevelt taken the America for 100 years ahead of them. That's why they respect him. Why you are not accepting? Sir, I already accepted one work from the education department. So it takes about 3 months to complete to me. That's why I am not accepting. So you are asking President of America to wait 3 months for your services. Directly not, sir. Indirectly, yes, sir. Okay, Gullick, I appreciate you, your commitment. Join after 3 months. I am sending the letter. The letter was sent on the same day. He is reporting after 3 months on so-and-so date to the President of America. What is it happens in India?
No.
Anytime? Anywhere?
No.
This is informality. This informality is created by Chester Bernard. That's why the people so far talk about Chester. So Chester Bernard, why that much important? Organization works on informality. That gives motivation. Not about other things what we have written about here. The physical things and all these things. Okay? Any?
So, I want to ask one question. First of all, my name is Nikita Pandey and I'm from Chitrapur, Dr. College. So, I want to, and you said you work from different universities, different professors in public administration department. According to you, we find any Indian theory in future?
Indian theory.
Yeah, related to public administration.
Why can't you can create one?
Sure, sir.
That's
I will.
Please.
But it
Father
is,
is Padam Shri winner.
Oh, nice.
In social water
Conservation.
conservation.
Please convey my regards and wishes.
but sir, it is possible
Possible, why not?
because you are working with different faculties.
See, the question is now, ultimately, previously our economies are not that much great. Now our economy is coming to take the fourth like that. We are talking about 5 trillion economy or whatever. Hence, solutions are required from whenever the problem arises. Previously, we used to search for the solutions for the problems created by somebody. Britishers are created, somebody created. We are searching for the solutions from them. Now it's not. Your economy on your hand, you are standing on our foot. The issues are going to come here, then solutions are going to come from here. That is going to happen here. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good afternoon, sir. My name is Atul Singh Yadav. I am a 5th semester student from BA Public Administration. Sir, I have a question. Sir, the Minu Group conference ended up by giving the definition of public administration, a socially embedded process of collective relationships, dialogue and action to promote human flourishing for all. Sir, so I want to know what will be the topics of agenda to be talked upon in 2028 in the Minu Group conference 4, sir. Because it took the third conference to give a valid definition, means a definition that can be quoted to define public administration. So the question is that what is going to be there for discussing on Minu Group conference 4, sir?
Yeah. See, the third Minu Group conference actually, they much talked about 3 important issues. Collaborative governance, networking governance, plus they said study on Asian public administration is required. There's one special point was in the third Minu Group was what is the contributions of the Asian public administration. And also from the American side they said about black administrator. In the same way they started studying about the Korean and Indian administrative systems. Coming Minu Group probably within 1.5 or 2 years they are going to give the agenda for that. Asian public administration is going to occupy an important position. What is an experience from the public administration in Asia, which includes India and basically for them India, South Korea, not China, but generally they go like.
Sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ans Rakshit Singh. I am from MA Public Administration. So my question is there are 2 school of thoughts. One is say the leaders are born and the other say the leaders are made or created. So by reading the public administration, we can be a good leader as a good administrator on the global arena.
See, take about McGregor. He says leaders never born, they are going to be made. Indirectly, from Gully conference, all these people said the same thing. But directly McGregor said about the theory why. What is the theory why? So leader has to be made, you give the more and more work for him. And then he learns responsibility and accountability. From there the leader is going to be made. That is what the theory why, say some motivation comes, he works for that and what. And what is your second part of the question you are saying about?
So public administration can make it in a global arena, the leaders, what we have.
Many. See, the public administration, see, the question of the leaders which are created means whoever is the president of a country and the leader of a particular organization is made by public administration itself. Because technically we talk, what is public administration? Public administration is nothing but a government activity of a government. So, the simple version of the definition is this. A government activity wherever involved other things. Automatically everybody is a leader. That's the point. Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Mudit Dubey. I am a student of 3rd semester. My question is that does bringing majority principle from industrial revolution era makes the discipline of public administration as a discipline with social science outlook but a commercial soul?
See, the point is, here there are two things. Industrial revolution, sit down please. Industrial revolution has given a birth of organization. Right. Industrial revolution has given a birth of market. Organization basically started with the market systems, then evolved into administrative systems. Okay. Gullick and Urvik, from there they brought defense. They have learned as a military people from the military hierarchy and all these things. In other way, from where the hierarchy has come? Again, 2000 years back, church has developed the hierarchy. From the church hierarchy, from the Pope to the down father, there should be a hierarchy. From there, Napoleon has taken a hierarchy in the military. From there, American systems has learned the where the Napoleon is successful, they taken about a hierarchy of systems. Like principles solve everything which was previously related to organization. Organization means don't think administrative organization. It may be a religious organization, it may be a market oriented organization, later a defense organization, it has come to administrative organizations.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ritika Singh and I'm doing masters in the back. Sir, my question is like we all are seeking job opportunities and we all are here for a job stability. So is there any other opportunity apart from PhD so in which we can do from public administration?
See, technically to talk, doing master course is nothing but a post graduation is nothing but a postponement of unemployment. See, you won't get any job with a post graduation except lecturer job. Right? PhD is add-on for other postponement. This is just for a fun thing. Question is here. All jobs, your eligibility starts with only graduation. UPSC also, anything. But the point is, questions from the, see, if you do the master course, you will know the in-depth of the things. Stability, again, this is where the word which is causing a problem for the students for a long time. Till 1990, stability is accepted because government used to offer a lot of jobs for the people. Government is an employer. Then stability has come. Once I joined in the government, thank you very much. My life is settled. This is the point. But it was one way I accept that logic. It's parents want and the type of poverty systems are there in the country and the parents are not earning much, jobs are required and all these things. But after 2000, this meaning has changed. Stability is with your satisfaction. In which type of job you are going to be satisfied. That's most important. See, I told you, Ivan Batuta, 32 years he has moved all over the world, from one country to another country to another country. Sometimes food is there, sometimes is not there, sometimes sitting there. He is satisfied in his life. Now, some place in Moon was given the name of Ivan Batuta. The big mall in Dubai was given in the name of Ivan Batuta. A small book, you read about it, Ivan Batuta. So, say, 125 rupees later. The question comes here, whenever you read a travel ads, whenever you read a biographies, you will become a storyteller. You are ready to understand what is your inner things. This is where, if you read only travel ads, you start becoming storytellers. You read biographies, you understood now, oh, this is my fame, look where he was successful. You know, take about Discovery of India of Jawaharlal Nehru. Read it. You are going to be stunned with that. How this man has written all these things in the jail. Discovery of India, one of the greatest books of the world at that time. He was one among the first 5 best writers of the world at that time, Jawaharlal Nehru, when he wrote that book. Even now, the Discovery of India, even you read it again and again, oh, India means this. Now somebody has raised a question, what about the philosophy, organization, and he is not there? They are there. With Nagarjuna, Acharya Nagarjuna, with the Buddha, Shankaracharya. And you learn how these things have happened in India. And how these were stopped suddenly. And again restarted. So the question comes here, now how to develop our own capabilities and the things, these type of things are going to be useful. Stability means what? Satisfaction is stability, not economy. Money is not a stability. A person is having about 10 crores or 20 crores, crying every day, sitting alone without doing anything else. I know many people having a lot of money, nobody is there to talk with them. Nobody will come their house. And this fellow will not allow anybody to come. So they are dying like owls. So ultimately the question is now is, society is open to show your abilities. Ability, previously it was a beauty, previously it was a some other thing, no. What is speciality? That's it. Yes, please.
I want to ask that in this current time, the economic situation and there's so much rise of unemployment. So can you tell us with your experience what are the some subjects or maybe the branches from where the specialization would help us to gain a healthy employment?
I think you joined late. Yeah, because my first answer was that. Okay. You learned from your colleagues. Because you are late, that was the punishment for you. Anybody want? Yeah.
What exactly did you do, and which path did you follow? So which allowed you to travel in so many countries, and you've taught in many countries around the world. So what do you?
Simple, it's a passion. Point is, I don't know that I love teaching, the first part. I don't know, really. When I completed my masters to postpone my unemployment, I joined in MPhil. So then my MPhil was completed. Then suddenly one day, accidentally it happened that I started talking with one of the at the time the great man, Vice Chancellor, some particular issue. Then he said, what are you doing? I said, I did my MPhil, I'm joining for my PhD. I didn't join by the time. Oh, so and so department, okay, nice. Then he has asked me to my biodata. Then he said, within a month we are advertising, you apply. I applied. From hostel room, I went to the college. See, then it's a passion started to learn this, to teach better than all of us. Then you have to work more. I used to work till night, early morning 2 a.m. to write the cards, research cards, keeping it there, started teaching the things. Then slowly entered into theory. Suddenly somebody said there is a vacancy in Africa. Are you going to go there? Then I applied, I got it. I went there. There was a war. We were in a particular war between Eritrea and Ethiopia. The bombing was in our apartments. It was all the life experiences. My wife was somewhere and I was somewhere. My son was somewhere in the town. After 3 days we met. So then we came back to India. Still I went again to Eritrea to see, because I established a department. All my students are governors and cabinet ministers at that time. It was a department of public administration, means training to administrators. Administrators means only governors and cabinet ministers. Everybody has become a big caste. It's a newly liberated country, Eritrea.
Teaching the government.
Yes. So then it started. After seeing that country, I thought, who is the people working in UN, who is the people working in other organizations, all mediocres and these type of people. Why can't we try for new things? Then it started about one after another started going on. So, until unless you develop a passion for something, failures are going to be there, nothing to worry of it. Definitely failures are going to be there. That's where nothing to worry about. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. I am a student of first semester public administration. My question is, how is a bachelor in public administration and LLB a good combination in India to practice?
Bachelor in public administration and LLB.
Yes, sir.
See, the question is administrative law. See, now the point is, nobody is talking, see, constitutional law is one angle. Administrative law is another angle. So, people are not concentrating on administrative law. We talk only British law, but what about the French law and German law? From where actually we are, whatever constitutions we are talking. We just follow the British administrative law systems only, that's all. Not written anymore only for participating, only following the traditions and other things. But where is the question is the French law, see German law. From there, that jurisdiction onwards, how the things are happening. If BA Public Administration, if you enter a command over the administrative law of German and French, nothing a big area. See, whole question you see, if you know abstract, 72 hours. If you want to get control of it, 6 months. If you want to master, 1 year. That's all. A topic. Nowadays, it won't take much of a time. Abstract, 72 hours. You want to know the things comfortably, little bit of understanding, 6 months is maximum. Mastering over 1 year. But one thing I will tell you, try to understand each every word, why, what they have written. It is not that whichever I like, whichever I don't like. Try to understand, read each and every word. And the another angle is, whenever you are feeling very tough, unable to understand the things, read novels, read stories, not only enjoying the music. Reading a novel is going to give a different type of, a tale of two cities. Whenever I feel little bit frustrated, I will read that novel again and again, 20 times, no problem. The struggles what they have faced, compare with that our struggle is not a top of a small part of a, what you can call is water, a drop of water. So, read a novel. Novel gives you, it opens your brain. New words will enter your mind. New thoughts will enter into your mind. Suddenly we say, in this novel she said like this. You may give an answer immediately. How, from where? Until you have to fill your brain. See what they are saying is, if you use 4% of your brain, you will get Nobel Prize. If you use 4% of your brain, you will get Nobel Prize. Means how much percentage of brain you are using? Minus. What is the great man Einstein's thing? For a simple issue, he identifies 136 times alternatives. How many alternatives we are going to give? Our competitive examination give 4 alternatives. Our mind says 4 alternatives. Yes, no, don't know, not no. What is it? Not knowable or something, 4 answers. It's not like that. 130. What about Leonardo da Vinci? He said, after painting, what is that lady? Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
I went particularly to French Varano Museum and I have taken a photograph with her. 5,000 people all the time ready to take a photograph with at any time with Mona Lisa. He said, decades together, centuries together, millenniums together, people will look into this picture. Decades, centuries, millenniums, yes. What is the greatness? Whether it is real or not, nobody knows. But is she smiling? Is she crying? He has given a fade of 200 fades of that lady, one of his friend's wife. 200 shades he has given. He has mixed one, finally he brought it here. What is the man? The Leonardo da Vinci, roadside fellow, drunken fellow. He is a, what is that, homosexual, not knowing anything, but great man of the world. We go to the doctor, where the physiology of the man is going to be typed all the time for the graph by Leonardo da Vinci. Last Supper, the great photograph, paint, is there in the Milan now, is by the Leonardo da Vinci. What is he? Why after 500 years onwards we are telling about him, 600 years onwards? The question is again, how to improve you? Go for reading. More words has to come to express. Not to see all the time Google. Let it come on your own. Okay, next. Yeah, please.
Yes, Vinod. Good afternoon, sir. This is Vinod from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad?
Yes, sir.
Very great.
I want to say
Nice. Hyderabad from where?
from Uppal, sir.
Uppal. From Uppal where?
HP Petrol Pump.
Uppal, HP petrol pump toward the Fijari-Guda or toward the Uppal depot?
I'm talking personally.
Huh?
I'm talking personally, sir.
No problem. Tell me what is there. I am asking where is your house, that's all. Okay, fine.
पूछने के लिए डर लग रहा है सर।
डर तो कुछ नहीं, बोलिए।
बाद में।
Sir, I want actually first of all I don't have an interest in politics, sir, but I want to ask you one question. Why there is no such a mindset in Indian public administration students to become a political leaders like we do in sir? And every time why professors teaching their students to become IAS officer, IPS officer, and why they are not teaching become political leaders? Sir, before 2 months I want to become IAS, sir. Before 6-7 months. Recently I went to my home. There is one minister beside my home, sir. So I went there. Actually, he's a 10th fellow. Sir.
Is it?
10th fellow. I will tell his name personally. Sir, IS, IPS, they came to his home, sir, and they are doing salute to him. This 10th fellow. I believe, sir, well-educated candidates and well-educated people do good governance. And why professors not motivating students to become political leaders? So,
See, I got your point. The question is, politics are different altogether. Administration is different. See, in India, executive has to follow the political boss. So minister is the boss because he is a political head appointed by the government and elected by the people. So all executive people has to follow the boss, follow the minister. That is what the rule in any place also. But whether he is educated or not uneducated or something like, we can't measure on the basis of sometimes of literacy also, practically. Whether he is intelligent or not, able to understand the things or not. This is where I have seen many people are not having the education, maybe 7th class, 6th class also. There are a very good chief ministers are there. Even the 6th and 7th class are like that. Who is that? This man, Achyutanandan of Kerala, 6th class man. But you know the dominant mass leader in Kerala. And his answers and policy making is much perfect than many other IAS officers. He won't accept IAS officer fights. See, don't think that IAS officer is going to have a lot of mind. Again, that's another issue. Majority of the IAS officers, after completing and joining there as a collector of first 5 years, they are becoming a mechanical bureaucrats. That's why in Hyderabad people say IAS means I am safe. I am safe. So that is the first part of the mind. That's all. So who will become like? The question is, opportunities are different. Who was the Woodrow Wilson suddenly will become the president of America? US. Nobody knows. He generally has become a governor, then governor, he went there, then the vice chancellor of the university, he was the president of the university, then he has become the governor of the state, then he has become the president of the thing, then a different type of issues, League of Nations, etc. See, these are the opportunities will come for some. Ultimately, our point is, if you want to become an administrator or a politician, for example, politician, again, politician is dependent upon the systems. In your political party, one, nobody bothers your commitment. How much money you will bring is another important. How much money you spend. The Indian political system has changed from that point. See, some of the political parties have come that we are going to do good work and calm work, we are not corrupt and all these things. But they are unable to continue for more than 3-4 years. Like we had in Hyderabad, Jayaprakash Narayan started his party. First he started NGO. Then he resigned from the Second Administrative Reforms Commission because he wanted to make political party. Then he was elected as an MLA. Second time he didn't get even 10,000 votes. People want a different type of ethics. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. My question is, sir, you have experience of visiting so many places for many years, and as a first semester student of BA, like the different thinkers and philosophers, they have so many theories. And what it will be the best way to connect them and we can relate them to real life and get benefits other than UPSC and all.
See, how to bring them to the real life means, the question, they in a particular situation, they have given a solution. In an administrative situation where the problem arises, they have given a solution. Like that, how it is going to be useful for us. This is an important issue of it. How it is going to be useful for us personally or administratively for organization. then you have to learn, you have to study them, you have to understand what exactly they say. So like as I said, Chester Bernard, informality, for him is informality, there is no power, power and authority is waste. Informality only will give the success. 9 people are going to be motivated. That's what he said. Take McGregor, theory why, give work, ask him to do, let him learn from himself. So ultimately what is going to happen is in what type of a theory and what we are studying about, all these things are there. We have to learn them, their crucial aspects of it. 1, 2, their personal lives, how they struggled. Almost Taylor is going to be arrested. Inquiry committees on him, stopped him not to do all these things. Rallies against of the Taylor in American cities. But still ultimately he has continued, and now we are calling as founder father of the scientific management. Okay?
So one more question.
Last question. Yes.
So what kind of challenges you face when you start working in public administration, and it is there for the younger generation if we are working as a, like we are choosing public administration as a career, तो जो challenges आपने face किए, still these kind of challenges is there for us or not?
See, the challenges are going to be there. It's whether it is public administration or economics or even for MBA, issue is not that. How we are able to identify the challenge and identify the solution for it. That's an important issue of it. If you are taking only public administration, the point is 1, public administration. Not only public administration, you take any subject, challenges are going to come.
But the scenario is same, और like थोड़ा कुछ change हुआ है उसमें कि जब हम उस वक्त public administration को choose कर रहे हैं, तो जो आपने challenges face किए because आपका initial stage था, तो उसमें improvement आया या हमें भी वही challenges face करना है? I simply said.
Yeah, the point is, in Indian system, unfortunately, if you are doing a particular thing, immediately the people say don't do that.
Yeah, right.
That's the first point will come. Let it be from family, let it be from friends, let it be from the departments. First I joined as a lecturer. My head of the department was there. He asked me, which paper you want to take? I said, I want to take admission theory. No, you teach financial administration. Sir, I don't know financial administration. No, that's why you have to teach that one. See, this is, if you are interested on something, they simply say don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Quite alternative they will tell you. This is where the problem in Indian system, everywhere. In India, all organizations, even family, they want to force you. Recently, one Telugu movie has come. That fellow has become mimicry something he is doing. Suddenly, the heroine will ask, hey, why you are mimicry doing all these things? First you go for do some engineering and settle in the first life. And he says, yeah, I did my engineering. Oh, you did engineering and you are doing mimicry. Yes, that is the process, madam. At the home, first the parent will ask you to do this. That only they will pay the money. So I did my engineering. I told them that I am doing job. They don't know what type of job I am doing. I am doing mimicry. I followed the process in India. This is what the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You have enlightened, motivated, and encouraged our students from your scholarly lecture and experience-based motivational speech. We are thankful to you, sir. This university is a special university created by the Government of India. We have 50% reservation of SC and ST candidates.
Okay.
And in other 50% they are general candidates. And we have a variety of students from all over India. So, your motivational lecture has shown a path to the students of my department. I am very much grateful, thankful to you. You have delivered 3 hours continuous lecture in the capacity development program, but you have given me the opportunity to our department and our students. Now I invite my colleague, Dr. Pradeep Singh, to give vote of thanks on behalf of the department and university. Water industry. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
चलिए, तो मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादातर जो क्वेरी थी वो पूरी हो गई है। कुछ नई क्वेरी भी जरूर ले चुकी होगी, क्योंकि लेक्चर के बाद ऐसा ही होता है, खासकर बढ़िया लेक्चर हो तो ऐसा ही होता है। तो मैं डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से, आप सबकी तरफ से, फैकल्टी की तरफ से प्रोफेसर वाई पार साबरी सर का बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ कि बहुत ही शॉर्ट नोटिस पे उन्होंने हमारा आमंत्रण स्वीकार किया। आमंत्रण क्या कहिए, ठीक है, आमंत्रण जैसा कुछ नहीं था, निवेदन था और उन्होंने उस निवेदन को स्वीकार किया। ठीक है, हम आभार व्यक्त करते हैं उनके प्रति, आप सबके प्रति कि आप सब यहाँ उपस्थित हैं और अच्छे सवाल पूछे, ठीक से बैठ के सुना आप सब ने, तो आपका भी बहुत बहुत आभार। सबसे अंत में रिसर्च स्कॉलर, विभागाध्यक्ष और फैकल्टी मेंबर्स का आभार कि उन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम को सफलतापूर्वक संचालित करने में हमारी मदद की। ठीक है, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।